are going to do this super fun green, pink, and a little bit of blue look. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. Maybe I'll get some inspiration while I'm editing this later. But it's a little bit more detailed than the other looks I've done because you have to build more color up, and you're doing a couple different colors instead of just your more of your basic lid crease highlight colors. This has a couple more steps in it. Anyways, it's super fun, and you can do any variation of color that you like, but this just shows a way to do this look here with just these 3 colors. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. Okay, so we have a couple things that we have to do before we can get this accomplished. First, to prevent any fallout issues on your face, what you need to do is get like any type of translucent powder. And I know it might look a little funny, but you need to put a little bit on a brush and just tap it onto your face like this. That way, after you're done, if you have any fallout, all you have to do is just take your brush and wipe it away, and you won't get any color streaks or anything like that on your face. All right, and next we are going to take our base and apply it. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your brushes and start adding in some pink. I am using my pink palette here again. And for this, I like to kind of use just all 3 of these right here, depending upon how dark I want to get it and stuff. I always start out with a lighter one just to kind of set where I want to go. And I just tap it on the lid. And then I am taking, I'm going to use this green palette, and I am going to be using this color right here. And I'm going to go in with my crease brush and start adding that in up here. Now, since there's a little bit more color involved in this one, it takes a little bit more time. Be careful with your blending, and of course, build up your color. And then I'm going to use a multitude of greens actually to achieve the look over here. But next I'm going to use this green here in the middle. It's a dark green with a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm going to go right up here, just slightly above your crease. And work that in. Again, don't worry if you get any fallout from this because we already prepped with the loose powder. I'm also going to use some of these colors in the Pride palette from Wet n Wild. I'm going to use the greens, the blues, and the highlight. But right now I'm going to focus on continuing to build up my green. That way we get a nice green color to work with here. And then I'm going to start taking the blues, and I use the shimmery one first and go right into the crease, just on the outer part. you don't want to take it in too far because then you're going to start taking away from the green that you have. And then last, take your brush and your highlight color. The shimmery white one is the one that I'm going to use. Run it along the brow, blending and down. And then, so now that you've finished this, what you do is you just take your brush that you used earlier with your translucent powder and sweep it under, like that. And it gets rid of your, all the loose powder that you put, and all of that fallout that you had is just sitting on top of it. And so when you go like this, it just sweeps it away and doesn't make it streak like if you would try to get it off without that loose powder being underneath there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly line my eye. I am using the Cream Hip High Intensity eyeshadow or eyeliner. Again, personal preference. Use whatever you like. Use a crayon, a pencil, liquid, a pen, whatever works best for you. Use that, and whatever you're most comfortable with doing. So I will be right back after I finish doing my eyeliner and my mascara, and we will then touch up the blush and lipstick and stuff like that. Okay, now we're back. We've finished the mascara and the eyeliner, and now what we're gonna do is just finish up the rest of our face, the blush, bronzer, and lip gloss. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to take my really big poofy brush here, and I'm gonna put a little bronzer on my face. And I use a loose bronzer, so I just put it in the lid, swirl, and tap. Go along the cheekbones, forehead, nose, and chin. Basically, this is just giving you a highlight. And then, since this is a really fun look, what I'm gonna do is use a little bit of a brighter pink blush and just keep it right here on the apples of your cheek. And then pick a lipstick of your choice. I am gonna go with this lighter pink color called Fragile Pink. See if you can see that there. And gives it just a fun little look. If you want, since it's if your lipstick is maybe like a matte color, you know, put a gloss over it if you want. I am going to use CoverGirl's Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzer and just put a little bit of that on. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys on my next tutorial.